excited about, because the people that we did know that had tried that, quite honestly, usually were frustrated and discouraged. Anybody try to succeed through people and get real frustrated ever? Anybody try to own businesses and you have to do it through people? It can be kind of frustrating, right? But at the end of the day, the wealthiest people succeed through other people. Okay? So look on page 5, because this is our life journey if you're going to be a real estate agent. These are our different levels that we have as a real estate agent. Level 1 is you deciding to be a single agent by yourself. Nothing wrong with that except one thing. What's that?
It's all up to you.
You have no time and you can only do so much. You are going to hit a ceiling on how much income you can make. So what I want you to do is see down at the bottom where it says level 7, and you see that there's a fork in the road and one goes to the left, one goes to the right. Over on the left side, I want you to write leadership journey. This is people that decide to take leadership routes in real estate. Okay?
Management.
Yeah, management or leadership. Okay? On the right side is that of what Jim and I chose, which is really just an agent's journey all the way to level 7. And all level 7 means is I go from I did it by myself to I hired my first agent to now level 7. That McKissick Group runs and has for the last 12 years and will for 12 more and 12 more and 12 more and 12 more without who? Without me. So it's now a business. It's proven, it's done, it's going to stay that way. Ever how many generations want to take that over, they can. Okay? So that's called 7th level. When you look out to the right, see the little bubbles? We call those bubbles, for Jim and I, we call them our buckets. When we coach people in our strategy room about building buckets, you'll see buckets with money coming all out of them, and they're on the next page, what our buckets are. But if you take that little bubble, those little bubbles, move them up to level 1, because I'm going to tell you, if you choose to be a single agent by yourself, you darn well better get you some buckets of other streams of income, for sure. So don't think that just because you got to wait till you're at 7th level to do it. You could do some of it at level 1 and level 2 and level 3. Does that make sense? And I would encourage you to do that, because otherwise you'll be destitute in this business. There will be not enough money to live off of from this business. And it's a great cash flow business. Okay? Any questions or comments about that? Does that make sense? And that really is our choice. Do we hire our first assistant? Do we hire our second? And then do we ultimately take it to a place where we could either sell it or someone else could to take advantage of it? And by the time it probably took us at least 12 years to get to level 5. Because we didn't know about level 5 and we were doing it all the hard way. We'd come to this conference and run home and try to put it all together, that kind of stuff. So it took us about 12 years to get to 5, and then once we got to 5, we went straight to level 7, and we've been at level 7 for 12 years. So you have to figure out, where do I want my real estate practice to go? How much do I want this to be? Do I want it to be a stream of income, or do I just want it to provide me the income to create those other buckets, okay? So let's look on the next page. Once I've leveraged myself in order, and everybody has this issue, once you leverage yourself, you've got to ask yourself, now, what do I do with my time? And you've got 2 choices. You can either go away on a beach in Tahiti, which sounds real good, right? Or you can now start looking for